Okay. Engaging hips, getting my lower body activated, doing all these things. What does that even mean? How am I supposed to do this? People say use the hips, people say don't use the hips. There's videos about getting your knees going in the direction that you want, rotating on your heel. What does it all mean? This is so frustrating, and I can't figure it out, and I wish it wasn't this difficult. Hey everybody, what is up? It's Antonio. Welcome back to another episode here on Gladiator Disc Golf. Have you ever felt the way you just saw? I know I have. I can't sit here and lie to you guys. There have been many times where I have been so frustrated with the backhand. It is definitely one of the toughest parts of disc golf, at least for me. And so today's video is hopefully going to help all of you. But even if there's just one person that I can help, that's all I care about. So I hope this video speaks to you and can help you with some of these things. Let's get into it. Engaging the hips is very much an athletic movement, but what does it mean? A very simple way to put it is that you use your lower body to throw the disc. But in this video, we're focusing specifically on the back leg. You may not realize this, but this single limb, your back leg, this back leg in any athletic movement is quite possibly the most powerful limb in your athletic movement. It generates way more power than we realize. We see this movement in a lot of sports. We see pitchers and batters push off their back leg. And we see this a ton with football and soccer players when they're on the field making cuts, whether it's with the ball or without the ball. It is super important that these types of players can make cuts at a fraction of a second, basically. Basically, what I'm trying to get at is that this powerful back leg movement is in every sport, and disc golf is no different. So for the disc golf backhand throw, we need to harness this power, because if you're not using your back leg correctly, you are missing out on some incredible power in your throw. So I call this drill the batter's box drill, and I want you to literally think that you're in a batter's box. In the batter's box drill, we have a very simple setup. You don't even need a disc. Honestly, you don't even need a towel. The first step is to practice falling into your brace. There's a video that I made several months ago that talks about falling into your brace, and basically the premise is that we want our brace to catch us as we're transferring our weight to the front foot. Once you're comfortable falling into your brace, it's time for step 2, and that's you're going to push just a little bit off your back leg and onto your front leg. Now I want to make it very clear that we are not putting a lot of force into this push. We're just trying to feel that back foot apply some pressure against the ground. When you feel comfortable doing this and falling into your brace, you're ready for step 3, and that's to add the X step. You need to get comfortable with steps 1 and 2 in a standstill before you add the X step, since it's a lot of extra moving parts. When you're comfortable doing this in your X step, the next step is to lift your foot. Now this is kind of a two-parter here. I originally had it as steps 4 and 5, but they work so closely together, I've combined them. You want to lift that back foot. So in step 2, when I said that you were pushing off the ground a little bit, just starting to apply that pressure, you want to be doing that because come step 4, you're going to be lifting that foot up. And it's much easier to lift that foot up when you're pushing off something. One way to help you ensure that you're lifting your foot up is to make sure that you're working on getting a 90-degree bend in your knee. And vice versa, the best way to make sure you're getting a 90-degree bend in your knee is to be lifting your foot. As you can see, these work real closely together. Not only does this help you get your toe off the ground so you're not dragging your toe anymore, it also helps get your full weight off the back foot and onto your brace, and ultimately that power, that engagement of the hips gets into the disc, all that power that you've been working on. And even in this drill, just like in a real throw, step number 5, you want to follow through. It is crucial that you follow through for injury prevention and also so you get used to the feeling. Because if you haven't been getting your foot up this entire time, doing it now is going to make your follow through feel a lot different. So give this drill a try and let me know how it works for you. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, go ahead and give it a like so you tell everybody else that they need to watch this, especially if they're confused about what it means to engage their hips. Thank you guys for watching, and until next time, have a great round.